Play is back underway. The puck in the Toronto zone. The Marlies trying to clear it out on the right wing. We're 4-4 with a little more than 2 minutes to go in the period. Puck bouncing around here. Sukin trying to get somebody in front. Spun around. Still loose. Sukin took a shot through the crease. Comes out the other way. Comes back on the point. Armstrong will clear it. Rolls back behind the net. And Barahowski clears it off the boards. Goes all the way down the ice. And Rob Least will go back to get it for the Marlies.
Kingston Raiders haven't had good scoring chances, although they've been shorthanded for a while. Not the type of chances that the Marlies have had, certainly lately.
Here's a chance back inside the Marley zone. Goes up on the right side for Sukin. Knocked off his stick. McKillop try to get it. Here's Sukin trying to get loose, and back the other way comes McKillop. McKillop comes down over the line, winds up that shot, deflected into the seats. A minute and a half to go in the period. Let's check now. Here's Jack Miller.
Thanks very much, Dave Quinn. Coming up during our second intermission, we'll be chatting with Dave Draper, who returns to Hamilton along with the OHL for next season. As well, this week on our Beehive Supergrad Series, Mike Anscombe chats with former Marley Peter Zezel, now with the St. Louis Blues, and our OHL Winter Shootout. Now back upstairs.
Thanks, Jackson. A minute and a half to go in the period. 4-4. Marlies and the Kingston Raiders. Raiders led 4-1 at the end of a period. Looked like they had things under control.
Well, every game we've done here in the Gardens, we could have given away about 4 or 5 runs. Gene Whitmore watching. There's been some good play.
On both sides, here's Doucette trying to throw it across the other way. The Marlies have it. And they'll chip it back into the Kingston zone. Wilson out of the net. Wheels it around on the right side, and McKillop is there. McKillop doesn't get it out the first time. Second time, the Raiders have it. Up on the other side, McKillop drops it back on the point. There's a wrist shot that goes wide. Back of the net. Cleared. Back down it goes into the Kingston zone. Doucette after it with less than a minute to go in the period. Doucette turns, chops it up at center. Intercepted by the Marlies, and they'll just flip it back down to the Kingston line. Raiders in turn. Jeff Weaver. Weaver turns. Then he banks it off the boards. They'll waive the icing. And Young back to get it at the side of the Marley net. Young's pass for Jeff Turcotte. Turcotte over on the left side. Over the line. There's a shot. Stopped by Wilson. Rebound controlled by the Raiders. 25 seconds to go in the period. Jeff Circa backs it up at his own line for the Marlies, who are making changes. Tip back down into the Kingston zone. There's a race for it. Nelson goes after it. Nelson turns, puts on the brakes. Nelson throw it across. Here's a chance by Govaderis, and he's fired it wide. Young moves up. 8 seconds to go in the period. Back of the Kingston net. Cleared. Comes bouncing by Circa, and that will do it as the second period will wind down.
Well, what can you say here? There's no question. This has been a very exciting period. We have a 4-1 game, and all of a sudden now it's 4-4 with some pressure on. Both clubs want to win here, not just traditionally to get a win, because it means something a lot to both hockey clubs.
Well, the Kingston Raiders fighting for their playoff lives, can't afford to lose. The Marlies still with a shot at third place. A lot to gain.
I guess so, and I'll tell you what, we're going to see 20 minutes of exciting hockey. You can be sure of that.
Perhaps at least. Kingston 4, the Marlies 4 after 40 minutes. And our OHL Game of the Week returns with our second intermission.
With the kind of offense the Toronto Marlboros possess, they are never out of a hockey game. They have given us a demonstration of that this afternoon, coming back from a 4-1 deficit, now in a 4-4 tie with the Kingston Raiders. It is now time for the OHL Winter Shootout, this week brought to you by Shell and Pontiac. And our first shooter will be going for $100 worth of Shell gasoline. Let's go out to ice level and meet Chris Legacy, who will be shooting from the near blue line for $100 worth of Shell gasoline. And Chris Legacy takes a good look in and gets set. Give us your best, Chris. Down the ice. Oh, just missed. Nice shot as Chris almost left the legacy of $100 worth of Shell gasoline. And now let's shoot for a brand new Pontiac car. Isn't that a beauty? In our OHL Winter Shootout, and from the far blue line this week, Tom Salis will try his luck. And Tom Salis, as I say, from the far blue line now. We have given away 4 cars across Canada this year. Tom Salis tries to make it number 5. Stick handling prowess from the far blue line. Lets it go. Nice straight shot down the ice, just wide of the board. And unfortunately, no car this week for Tom Salis. What we will have for you this week, however, is period number 3, and a lot on the line for both the Toronto Marlies and the Kingston Raiders, who could be 20 minutes removed from the playoff picture unless they can pull this one out of the fire. We're 4-4 after 2.
We get set for the third period. The Kingston Raiders and the Toronto Marlboros tied at 4. The Raiders with a 4-1 lead after 20 minutes, and the Marlies with 3 unanswered goals in the second. Here's Samata coming down over the Kingston line, puts on the brakes. The pass goes outside the line. Circa will back it up, and the Raiders will try to get something going the other way. Here's Bodnerchuk breaking in all alone. Bodnerchuk, and he fired it just wide as he broke in on his off wing. Bodnerchuk with a good chance to put the Raiders back in front. Major goes back to the net, centers it in front. Bodnerchuk, his shot was blocked by the defense, and the Marlies will come back the other way with it.
Bodnerchuk had a couple of really good chances.
Nelson's pass for Samata went behind him, and back on the right side comes Simon. Simon
trying to hit that late man coming in. You notice that fading away and over the blue line.
Well, I thought in the first period the Kingston defense really jumped into the play offensively, and they didn't do it in the second period. I think that allowed the Marlies to get back in the hockey game.
You know,
here's Kavanaugh.
That short-handed
to make it 4-3 is a big goal.
4-3 is.
Play whistle down. We see the statistics in the second period. Samata from Govidaris and Martin, Nilsson from Winch, and then Nelson again from Samata and Jeff Circa. The shots on goal, 14-10 for the Marlies, even 24 apiece after 40 minutes.
You know, Bodnerchuk's been in a few times alone. You know, he could have a hat trick here today, too. He's had some chances.
He's played well.
Certainly has.
Jeff Waver with a pair. Here's Shayak back to pick it up behind his own net. Shayak falls down. He's on top of the puck, but the puck comes loose right in front. It goes. They score, and it's 5-4. Jason Winch. And the Marlies have taken a 5-4 lead.
And a significant 5-4 lead there. Now take a look. You can't leave a guy. 2 guys down behind. If you got to get there, you got to get that puck. Now it's loose, and the defenseman goes for it. Now take a look at how much time he's got. Upstairs in the corner, no question. And it's 5-4 Toronto.
Well, the key to that play is that Shayak fell down, was trying to control the puck underneath him. It popped loose. Then the pass to Winch in the slot went right between the Kingston player's legs.
Left him alone there.
So the Raiders down 5-4 as the Marlboros have taken their first lead. A long shot tipped away by Schill. And here's Winch trying to clear it ahead. Intercepted by the Raiders. Pass comes back for Jamie Allen. Can't move it. Barahowski takes a shot. That was blocked in front. Still bouncing around. Finally cleared by the Marlies back into the Kingston zone, and Barahowski will chase it down.
Well, we could see some real golden opportunities here because Kingston may have to open up a little bit.
Here's Allen. He'll clear it in on the right side. Goes behind the net for Collinson. Collinson gets around a check, and he'll wheel with it for the Marlies. Up across his own line at center. Down over the line, snaps a shot. Wilson makes the save, and Collinson goes sliding into the boards. 17:43 to go in the third period. There's our score, and we'll come right back.